I'm going crazy. 무뎌져.
You woke up in early morning with birds chirping outside in search of their food. Hearing your mother's voice downstairs was calling you for breakfast. You got up and went to get a bath before breakfast. Standing in front of the vanity mirror, you were brushing your teeth with half-sleepy eyes. But then your eyes went to your neck, your eyes widen, remembering how last night your boyfriend sneaked inside your room and kissed you. Your cheeks blushed, imagining all the scenery in your mind. You touched your neck and hissed at its sting. You closed your eyes, remembering how his mouth sucked and bit over your neck while you tried not to make any noise. But again you remember your brother's face palming your mouth last night when you accidentally. Your brother thought you got scared because some thief entered your room and you and your boyfriend started to panic. You told him to jump from the window and go back, and he did while you excused your brothers that you had a nightmare. And they literally stayed beside you until you fell asleep last night. Fact of being the only sister of 3 brothers, well, your family doesn't know about your relationship. You walked to the breakfast table where your brothers and parents were already seated and having their breakfast. Good morning, everyone. Your father pecked your forehead and you sat beside him. Here, my lovely daughter. Today I made your favorite pancake. He said, showing you strawberry pancakes. You smiled and pecked your father's cheek, thanking him. You and your mother cooked together sometime. Even your mother had learned many dishes after marriage from your father. And one of your brothers is literally a copy of your father's best in cooking. While the other two, as you looked up, your younger brother in all 3 was eyeing your pancakes. Tete, eat your breakfast, don't eye mine. You said, moving the dish to you. He pouted, looking at your mother, being Mama's son. Mom, tell her to share. Your mom looked at you and nodded. You chuckled and moved the plate to your brothers. Okay, have it. I'll not be able to eat all this alone. They smiled and picked one on their plates. That's my little one. Your elder brother blew you a chef kiss and you caught it, making him smile proudly. But your smile disappeared when... Ryan, what's that on your neck? Your middle brother asked, your eyes widened, thinking you didn't hide with concealers. How dumb of you, Ryan. That a mosquito bite. Last night there were too many mosquitoes. You sat shaking your head, acting, what a naughty mosquito. He said, making you choke on your holy pancake. Oh daughter, drink water here. She passed you a glass of water and you gulp it down, feeling your 3 brothers stare at you. You feel the jungle of animals in your stomach. But it looks like that mosquito forget that our house walls have cameras too. Your eyes again widen, choking hardly. But my frying pan is a better option to beat that mosquito for biting my little sister. You gulp, trying to talk with your red eyes. Oppa, he. Jungkookff, CEO of John Enterprises, But not a bad choice, right? I have seen that little shit grow in front of my eyes, and he picked a fork up, gritting teeth. Ryan, we will meet him today in his office. Your brothers agreed and decided to meet him. Your parents were shocked by all this, but they don't have any problem with it because your brothers would handle everything perfectly. But now you're in trouble. Before your brothers reach there, you have to meet Jungkook and tell him to behave well, otherwise your brother can be dangerous as fire if they are as soft as mochi. Now gulping your holy pancakes, you were thinking how to meet him. Jiminy Papa, you can't understand if my brothers didn't like his behavior. They will not accept our relationship. You were talking with your brother's other 2 best friends at a conference call, but he's cute. I have met him. He has those bunny teeth too. You walked back and forth, forcing your mind to think of an idea. Ryan, just go to his office before your brothers and inform him. You stopped. Oh yes, why I didn't think of this. Thanks, bro. You cut the call, but they were still on call with each other. But Jimin, doesn't she also have his phone number? Why don't she call him? Hobby Hong, you're forgetting she's Kim's little sister. Oh yes. Got ready to go to his office wearing a normal perfect dress and applying a little bit of makeup, and didn't forget to hide where the double bunny did last night. You went out telling your parents you are going to meet a friend. Well, your father got his retirement now because your brothers can handle all business that your father has divided in your brothers, and they are doing their best to make their father proud of them. You reached your boyfriend's office building. Most of the employees already know you because Jungkook has introduced you to them, and they genuinely like your company. Sometimes childish and bubbly, they enjoy it. Hey Lana. You greeted the receptionist, she smiled at you and hugged you coming out of her place. Oh, Winnie, how are you? I'm fine. I came to visit John. Is he busy? You asked, respecting his position as CEO. Lana shook her head. No, he is free. Sitting in his cabin now. He must be doing some paperwork just. Oh, great. Well, tell me how our little baby Josh is. You asked about her son who is only a year old. He's good too. I brought him to the office last week and the whole office was a mess. She shook her head and you chuckled. Okay, I'll go now. Sure. You went inside the elevator pressing the 10th floor button where your boyfriend's office is, but suddenly a girl entered the elevator and saw the pressed button. Are you going to 10th floor too? You asked politely. Yeah, she roughly answered and didn't look at you. You don't have a problem with it, but her dressing style didn't look good at all. That short dress sticking to her body, showing her curves. Bro, even if you think of wearing a dress like this, your overprotective brothers will never let you go out. And Jungkookff will spank your head with his frying pan and pink slipper. Sang you reached the 10th floor. That girl went on the other side and you went to your boyfriend's office. You entered after knocking. Saw him sitting on his chair and focused on his work that he didn't even look up. Iris, just put the files there, I will check them after this one. He thought it was his secretary. Wow, you walked to him slowly and stood beside him. He still didn't notice what a hard-working person. You nodded your head thinking, and suddenly, boss, everyone in the office knows you drink banana milk. He said, controlling your laugh while he jumped in his place. What? How? You started laughing hard at his wooden doe eyes, poor bunny. He looked at you with a done face while you were still laughing. Just look at your face when you yelled, OMG. He placed your hand over your tummy, laughing, but that didn't last long. He gripped your vest and pushed you into the wall, but his hand was behind your head to not get you hurt. Your eyes widened, your breath became fast. When his head went near your earlobe, his lips, then his tongue came in contact with your earlobe, making you clench your hands on his shirt. Aren't you laughing too much, Kim Boyan? But I can make you scream my name louder from this here and now. Whispered in your ear and his lips trailed behind your ear. You gulped. Jungkook, someone will come inside. He said, pushing him lightly, but he's more stubborn. So what? I'm the boss. They can't enter without my permission. He faced you looking inside your eyes. His hand caressed your waist up and down, giving you shivers and goosebumps. Should I complete what we left in half last night? He leaned into your face, you closed your eyes, ready to feel his lips over your lips. Suddenly, boss, the files are ready. His secretary opened the office door, pulling open. That you pushed him back, making your dress proper that was showing a bit of hair. Jungkook stood straight, gripping the table to not fall. He glared at Iris. Oh, hey, I think my entry was at the wrong time. That's right, now you can leave. Jungkook sat still, trying glare at the poor human who almost threw the files at the table and ran outside. You cleared your throat. Someone was saying, so what? I'm the boss. They can't enter without my permission. He sat, imitating his voice. He chuckled at your childish behavior and sat on his chair. Come here. He gestured to you, patting his lap. You walked to him and sat on his lap, circling your arms around his neck. His hand placed your hair behind your ear. His thumb caressed your cheek, pegging your head. He asked, why did you suddenly visit me? He knew you always came after informing him, but today you came so suddenly. You played with the buttons of his shirt, rolling them. Sang you speak. My brothers, they get to know about us. His eyes fit and he cupped your cheeks, looking at you. You are not pranking me, right? You shook your head, pouting. And today, they are going to come here to meet you. He looked at you confused. So what's the problem with it? I will tell them that I love you and I want to make you mine for the rest of my life. You blushed at his sentence, hiding your face in his chest. That's right, but they are so strict when it comes to me. You know, in college time, a guy proposed to me and Jungkookff threw his frying pan at him. That guy fainted and got admitted to the hospital. Jungkookff was shocked. Gulping, he shook his head. Then I will behave properly and your elder brothers know me in the business field. And I will prove to them that I can love their sister and protect her or my life. My standard doesn't show the amount of my love for you, but my personality does. And if they are your brothers, they will surely understand us. You smiled at him, cupping his cheeks. You pecked his lip. He pouted again. What? Another one, but this time long. He said. You slapped his lips. He whined. Not your hands, but lips. He pouted more, curving his lips for a kiss. You giggled at him, slowly leaning into him, but his office door knocked. He closed his eyes, calming down. Wait, what if they are my brothers? You panicked, but Wayan, you slowly went under his desk, hiding, giving him a thumbs up. He shook his head, correcting his posture. Come in. A female employee entered. Chung sighed in relief. Yes? You peeked from down the table to see who was there. It was the same employee from the elevator. First, John, I was working on the current project. Can you please guide me what to do after this? She placed the file leaning on the table that her was just in front of Jungkook's eyes. He quickly looked down, avoiding it, being a respectful man. He got the file and read it. You need to work on these designs here, he said, being a professional boss as he is, but that employee intention was not good at all. Besides, she was licking her lips tardily when Jungkook was looking down at the file. She intentionally moved her dress more up. Your eyes widen. You don't know you're meant to see other women's skin. Bro, which woman wants this? No one. So you slightly moved between his legs, getting his all attention to you. Jungkook looked at you eyeing, telling you to move back because your face was almost between his thighs. And it was not wholly him and his not so holy mind. Boss the project, she intentionally said to have his eyes on her, rolling her fingers in her hairs, biting her lip. But Jungkook was not looking at any of these because his woman was literally sitting in front of his jingle. Yes, you should work more hard on this. And he gulped when your one hand slowly went to his inner thighs, caressing them. His breath became uneven. And boss, and ask Eris for help next time. He will guide you. You smirked at his word. How much you wanted to see that peachful face. But boss, she started to come towards him, but Jungkook stopped her, yelling, Stop. Aman, stay there. Your hand was still roaming on his thigh, slowly going to his belt. He picked his shoes up, wiping his sweat. Boss, are you okay? If you want, I can give you a massage. You gritted your teeth. How dare she? Getting out of the table, you stood up, Jungkook's eyes widen, and the employees too. How dare you be trying to flirt with my man wearing only half clothes? Don't you have money to buy proper clothes for office? And you covered these fake of you bursted at her. Jungkook's mouth was hung open, while the employee was embarrassed, but she also didn't give up. And who are you to my boss? What were you doing there under the table? You clench your fist. Who I am? I'm Kim Wayan, girlfriend of this man whom you call the boss. I'm gonna marry him and have kids with him. And I'm cousin of Min Young-gi and sister of Kim Sok-jin. You can't beat me. I know karate. And whatever I do with my boyfriend under the table, I give his thighs a massage or suck his. Jung, quickly close your mouth. Get out. Yelled at the employee, and she left the office. Jungkook breathed out, looking at you. He sat back on his chair. You looked at him. I was just choking me, you know. You said with cute face because you know you tucked up. Jungkook, my cute love, Jaggy, my amor. You squeezed his cheek while he was glaring at you with his doe eyes. I will not be angry if you give me a long, deep tide. You were waiting for his words when the office door opened. Boss, I stopped them, but they wanted to meet you. That he stopped talking, looking at your and Jungkook's face. I think it was again a wrong entry. I will do whatever you all want. He left while you gulped. Your brother was standing in front of you. Jungkook became a statue. His mind stopped working. May I know what our little sis is doing here? He asked, and you gulped, looking down. She came to meet that mosquito here. But why that mosquito look like a bunny? Because he drank banana milk. You said, smiling. Wayan, you nervously stood beside your brother. He what? Oh, what a cutie. Jin went and squeezed his cheek. You were confused, standing there, blinking your eyes. Wayan left the office and closed the door properly. He slowly left the office and did what your brother said. Jung gulped, looking at Kim's brother like a lost puppy. After a few minutes, you were biting your lips, roaming back and forth. One stop walking, my head is spinning. It's like you're standing outside an operation theater. It's no less than an operation theater, Eris. And the door opened. Your brothers came out with Jungkook, smiling and laughing. You got shocked. Oppa? Oh, our little sis. We like our soon-to-be brother-in-law. Your eyes shined, but you got confused. How? Wayan, Jungkook can cook all your favorite dishes. His uncle had a strawberry farm too, and he invited me to his private gym. Isn't it amazing? He also have ancient museum under him. We decided to visit it together. Wow, so he bribed my brothers with his talk. But how the heck he know this much about them? You whisper to yourself, do you forget I'm Chon Jungkook's soon to be Chon Wayan? He whispered in your ears, your cheek turned red. Now we will do everything that you said to my employee a while ago. Your eyes widen, remembering your own words. What Wayan said to your employee? Should I just dig a hole here and go inside it? She thought. She said that, but he closed his mouth. Oh, Upa, she was trying to flirt with him, and I showed her stars and daylight. You said in swag, your brother probably smiled. That's my sister. She will do whatever she said to your employee, Jungkook. We trust our sister. You chuckled, thank God that they don't know what you really said. While Jungkook passed your smirk. So, under the table or in the bedroom, Kim Wyan, choice is yours.